In this video, I'll show you how to book the best business class product in the world on your trip to Asia for only $200. You'll learn how to find award availability, how to earn the points that you need, and how to transfer those points in order to book those flights. So, welcome to booking Qatar Qsuites with Mark. Qsuites is Qatar's most sought-after business class product. Not only is it a closed-door cabin that offers complete privacy, it was made famous because the middle seats can actually transform into a full-sized bed if you're traveling with a partner. Not only that, but it has dine-on-demand service. So instead of there being set schedule on when you get your meal, you can choose whenever you want to eat and however much you want to eat. Finally, Qsuites is one of the best ways to fly to Asia in terms of both availability and the number of points that you need, while also minimizing the taxes and fees that you actually pay. So let's start with the best way to find Qatar Qsuites availability. First, you'll need to find an airport that has a direct route between the US and Doha. From the US, here's a list of all the major airports with direct routes, including New York, DC, Atlanta, Houston, Chicago, LA, San Francisco, and several others. These are what we're going to call our US gateway cities. Our goal is to find availability between our US gateway city and Doha, because these are the routes that are actually going to fly Qsuites. Now, the first method is simple enough, which is manually searching for availability on Qatar's website. So let's say, for example, that my US gateway city airport is JFK, and I would like to travel to Asia either the summer or fall of 2024. Log in, input your departure and arrival airport, and of course, your date of travel. Now, this is incredibly important. You want to avoid what are called flexi tickets that Qatar offers. These tickets are double the point cost of the Saver Fare tickets, and the Saver Fare tickets are what we are going to be searching for. The Saver Fare that we're targeting between the US and Doha should run you around 70,000 points and about $100 in taxes and fees. If you compare this to the Flexi tickets, which unfortunately is also the most common ticket that you'll find on Qatar's website, Flexi tickets cost about 140,000 in points, which is double the price of the Saver Fare availability. If you choose to do this method, as you can see, searching on Qatar's website is a bit inefficient, and you could end up burning lots of time because you have to search day by day, and unfortunately, Qatar's calendar feature isn't super useful either. The second and faster method to finding Qatar Qsuites' availability is actually using American Airlines calendar feature. Both American Airlines and Qatar belong to the One World Alliance. What this means is that you can search availability and actually sometimes even book Qatar Airways flights on American Airlines. So let's input the airport and the dates that we put on the Qatar site, and then we want to click just business and first availability. Then you want to click on the calendar, and let's go ahead and filter for just non-stop flights. So as you can see, these dates that have the green circle and the 70K points are the Saver Fare award seats that we're looking for. So now that we have a useful calendar feature through American Airlines website, we don't have to search day by day anymore, which can burn a lot of time, and this can speed up our overall searching process as well. In the example of JFK to Doha, as of searching this in early December of 2023, here's some availability that I found over the next year. Now that we've used American's calendar feature to find our transatlantic flight, we're going to head back to the Qatar website. We now want to search from our US gateway city all the way to our final destination in Asia that we want to travel to. But before we continue, keep in mind that you'll fly Qatar Qsuites between the US and Doha. Typically, you won't be flying Qsuites from Doha to Asia. You're just going to be flying one of Qatar Airways' other business class products, which are still fantastic. So let's say that our goal is traveling to Vietnam. I'll go ahead and input JFK to Hanoi on the date that I found using American's calendar. As you can see here, we've now found availability for about 95,000 points and about $200 in taxes and fees. Let's say that I want to fly to Manila instead. Here, you can see that the points cost is 100,000 points and still roughly around $200 in taxes and fees. Feel free to pause the video here to check if the destination in Asia that you want to check out is available. To put it simply, you'll be flying between the US and Asia in all business class, which for Qatar typically pays around $3,500 to $4,000 for only $200 in taxes and fees, which is incredible. In terms of availability patterns, you'll find the best availability either 355 days in advance, which is when the award calendar for Qatar opens, or T-minus 14 days from your departure. If you're willing to book a year in advance or 355 days in advance, you'll find wide open availability from almost all US gateway cities to Doha so that you can fly Qsuites. So before we get to how to actually earn the points you need for these flights, if you're enjoying this content so far, feel free to hit the like and subscribe down below in order to support a small travel creator such as myself. I love giving you guys more travel content. In the future, you'll get more booking guides and travel hacks such as this. I hope this video helped you in your upcoming trip to Asia and in booking Qatar Qsuites. Again, consider hitting the like and subscribe button down below to get more booking guides and travel tips in the future. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.